a message to Sylke. Sylke. From the Real Vsauce. Nicholas Michael here. Michael Stevens is my little brother from another mother. One moment while I record my mileage. What's up, Vsauce? Team Vsauce? Team the Real Vsauce? Moving along one day at a time. That's all you can do. Let's see what today is. Let's double check. That's what I thought. I know what day it is. Alright, so Sylke. And for those of you who aren't familiar with who she is, she's a business coach slash mentor slash seems like partner. It's turning out to be. We'll see. We'll definitely be doing an announcement once that's ready. With Sylke, I finally, it took me time. There's a lot of cleanup in my life right now. After all the deaths in the family and everything else. Raising other people's kids. You'll get to know me better. You'll get it. Everybody else out there who actually listens, the struggle is real. All you can do is progress. But anyways, I went through your worksheets. There's a number of different things that they're all going to form together, and I suppose what's going to happen to begin with is I was talking to my other mentor out in Vegas, Tony, aka the mayor of 420.com. Good guy. Shout out to Tone. His health isn't that great. Everybody say a prayer for him, please. But yeah, I was talking to him. I already have, all sorts of stuff set up. Most of the time when I talk to business professionals, and I tell them where I'm at in terms of my corporate conspiracy maturation, they're like, holy shit, dude. Alright, wow, really? So that's a good thing. I've done a few things right, I suppose. Now I just need to do more doing. So Sylke, she gave me this thing to work on. And I'm starting to organize a few things. All I have to report is that there is a lot of blank space on there. So I think the next step would be, extracting what's in here and figuring out what you're asking on the paper. We'll put pen to paper and hopefully complete the alpha draft of this, learn from it, move on, and get a better idea going forward. Hopefully, I'm thinking what we're talking about. We should be able to launch that in a relatively short-term period, like, I don't know, days, weeks. And I'm sure I could probably get the size that we were talking about in for the first round. I don't think that should be a problem at that price. All right, but what I was talking about was, so I got an LLC set up, and eventually the thought is to compartmentalize everything into different entities. However, they're not worth anything right now. They have no liability. So what you can do is you can form them under what's called a service agreement, and just kind of have, like, for those of you who know anything about accounting, for those of you who don't, you can form like individual accounts within the entity, and eventually, that account will break off into its own entity once you have enough money to pay for that. You feel like filing taxes for it and all that other bullshit. So that's where I'm at there. I don't know if you're on Instagram or not. I know you said most of your clients are not, but I can't figure out how to send like a little audio file through Facebook or Facebook Messenger. I think there's a way, because somebody did it before. I don't know if that's like an add-on app or whatever. But in Instagram, all I know is I just hold the microphone down and I'm talking. That's the quickest way for me to send a one-way piece of communication that, minimal communication on the flip side of that conversation. So that's all I have to say there. We're gonna end the video here. Sylke, I'll talk to you in a little bit. I will be forwarding this video after it's posted to her world. So, you know, although Instagram, just me talking, putting an audio file on the DMs would be very convenient, this is another way to do it. And I'm creating content, and it's going to be up there for the world to see. Peace out, y'all.